Hello, it's Shana Renee, and today I am making this video for my fellow projectors, human design projectors. And what I want to talk about today is how easily us projectors can get distracted. And a lot of the reason why, I'm going to move this because I can see the glare. It's bothering me. You see, I just got distracted. A lot of the reason why, but the biggest reason why projectors get so distracted because it's literally in our nature to focus on the other. And when I say the other, we mean the other types, the manifestors, the generators, the manifesting generators, and even those very few people who are reflectors. Okay. So we project, we project outward. So it's very natural for us to focus on others. We're supposed to be guides. That's what we're here to do. And so we can very easily get distracted by what other people are doing, right? It's particularly like with our loved ones because we always want to fix them. We have kind of a fixer syndrome because we do know a lot and we do know the answers and we do see, what can be done better or what can make something easier or something that they may need to reflect on. We can see really deep. We have a penetrating aura. That's what it's called, a penetrating aura. We can see like into people very clearly in ways that others cannot. But when we are misusing this energy, uh, it's we're prone to distraction. It becomes just a distraction, right? And that kind of kicks us out of alignment. And the easiest way, oftentimes, or the most common way we get distracted, is when we're going against our strategy. When we're misusing our energy to direct, to guide, to give advice without being invited. Because our strategy, as you already know, is to wait to be invited. Okay. This whole waiting thing, I think people do kind of get confused, like sitting around doing nothing. I may make another video about that, what it really means to be in waiting as a projector, but we're not going to go off course. So that's one way to recognize when you're misusing your energy as a projector. If you are trying to offer guidance, advice, and tell someone what to do as they might see it without being invited, then you can kind of surmise that use of your energy is causing you distraction, right? Because you may be more prone to focus on someone else's problem because you really want to fix it, right, for them, because and this distracts you from working on your own self or doing your own things that makes you happy, which you should be doing as a projector. You should be studying the things that interest you, study and preparing for the opportunities, study and preparing for the invitations, right? That's kind of how it works for projectors. When you're studying, when you're learning, and just because things interest you, then when the right moment strikes, there you are already prepared. And a lot of times this happens in ways that you didn't even know what you were preparing for. Okay. So let's see, what other ways can projectors get distracted that I can think of in my experience. You can get distracted by trying to keep up with generators and manifesting generators, right? Or you're trying to initiate like a manifestor. So if you're trying to go, push yourself to do, because let's face it, all of us have been programmed. This is why it's the hardest, in my opinion, for projectors to be deconditioned, because we don't have that energy. This is a generator world that we live in and that we've been conditioned in to go, and we do not have that energy. So it can be very difficult for us, as we're trying to break that conditioning and trying to keep up with them. But that's a big distraction for you, because if you're doing for the sake of keeping up because you feel like this is what you have to do, then you're not using that efficient projector energy. Remember, your energy as a projector is efficiency. So you can get like a lot done in a short amount of time, but it should definitely be used doing things that you either enjoy or things you are invited to. So you're using unnecessary energy that's not going to be very rewarding for you if you're constantly trying to keep up with the generators and the manifesting generators. And most definitely, if you are initiating things, this, in my opinion, like, even though trying to do, like the generators do, it is draining for me. In my experience as a projector, trying to be like a manifestor and trying to initiate things takes the most energy out of me, and it leaves me feeling the most bitter. It leaves me feeling the most frustrated. It leaves me feeling the most just like undone, You know what I mean? It's like the least rewarding thing for a projector to try to initiate things like a manifestor does, okay, without an invitation. So this might show up in, like, you know, if you're trying to market online in the traditional way other people do, if you try to initiate relationships, if you maybe try to go initiate looking for a job, like those are just small examples. But in my opinion, in my experience, and I am a 3-5 projector, which means that I'm here to experiment and come back and teach others what I learned from my experiments. Okay. um my experience, yeah, initiation leaves you the most drained. And again, that's a distraction. You shouldn't be wasting your time trying to initiate things, and you shouldn't be wasting your time trying to keep up with generators and manifesting generators. You shouldn't be doing that because you're being distracted from your own purpose and your own alignment, and you're not living your strategy, and much less your authority. Because this is the thing: you always hear, follow your strategy, follow your authority. If you're not following your strategy, you most definitely are likely not following your authority, right? Because your authority is how you make decisions, right? And your strategy is how you first get the opportunity to even make a decision about. So, if you're already out of alignment with how you're going about getting your opportunities, then you're probably already off track with your authority as well. So that's just about it. I could like go a million directions. My mind is like trying to go a million directions with this video because I just have so much to say. But I'm gonna save some stuff for other videos, you know, for you guys. And as you can see, like I said, projectors are easily distracted. I didn't really give you guys ways though to like make sure you don't get distracted. So that's going to be like part 2 of this video. But for now, like just be mindful of the things that I said and see if you can like consciously try to not do those things or steer yourself back on course from those things. All right. See y'all later.